The Patrician. Take you to the trenches. No, thank you. I need you to take me out to dinner first. The Patrician. So we are trying to get a steady income here. We ran out of money. We're so jacked on this game. Hang on, let me take a look at the situation. Let me see how things look like. Because our goal was to get a steady, stable income without having to rely on fickle trade by building warehouses and renting them out. But I think that all the warehouses being built, they are draining our resources tremendously. So I keep running out of money. So I could try to do some trading, but I don't really have money for that. Resume the timer. Like, I have 1,000 on Tiger Sky Drum. And we have 3,000 in the office. That's nothingness. More warehouses. Is this Sim Castle? No. No, this is a aristocratic, artisanal German business simulator. Alright, you build boats, you buy goods, you set up warehouses, you trade, you engage in commerce, in politics, and it's jacked and incredibly difficult, and it keeps fucking us over. For example, and this is the best example I can give. This one time I took a loan to buy a burden of wine from a place where it was cheap. I put it on my boat, and I basically did the math. If I take this wine over to another town where it's expensive and I sell it there, I can come back, pay off my loan, and turn a profit, and I can build from there. On my way between those two towns, one of my crew members drinks the entire... A burden is 2 tons, right? He drank 2 tons of wine. He got poisoned as all fuck. He fell over, drowned, and he took all of my money with him. I couldn't afford to do anything anymore. I would have to... I restarted the game. I threw away that save file after that. Insane warehouse. When we get our degrees in economics. Yeah. For real. Like, I have simplified... I have a spreadsheet on my computer right here. It's under the window. I have simplified it because I realized I only care about honey, wine, peppers, and furs. Because we need the volume to trade. But I can't afford trading right now because our money is tied up in warehouses being built. So... we are in this buy with Happy Cakes. I have no idea where Jinkito is. What I have to do here, I can't build more warehouses because the money is shit. I have to keep jumping ports, and that is going to consume repair on the ships, which is bad. But I have to keep jumping ports to collect money from the warehouses I do have rented. And as soon as... because right now we are, thank God, free of debts. Right, it says right here, thank God, free of debts. It's written on this piece of paper. I wrote it down for good luck. Camera is a bit annoying to look at that, but yeah, thank God, free of debts. Right now, we don't owe any money, so I'm gonna put this here for good luck. I've been doing so far, this save file has survived for a while. Thanks to this. And it's dropping. It did drop once. Hang on. I need to get like a clothespin to clip it up there. Fall into quarters like the game graphic. Yeah. Yeah. I think, judging from this, it was first folded like this. And then like this. I mean, if we're gonna get fancy, hang on. I'm not stalling. This is not me stalling. I'm gonna remove the... What do you guys call this? We call them rebarbs.
Who are you and how did you get in here?
I'm the locksmith. And I'm a locksmith.
G.R. Chadwick seems to be enjoying the stalling instead of the gameplay. Thank you for the follow. Enjoy the free emotes. Perforation. Yeah, it is perforation, but this is the perforation after you've ripped it out, so we call it like rebarbs or something. This is one of those fancy notebooks where you can actually rip it out cleanly like this. So now it's a fancy piece of paper. Now I need to make it close to what the game looks like. So there's like a little rip up here. Like this. There is a little rip. Little one here, slightly larger one here. And there is like a dog ear here or something. There. I need you guys to evaluate this, so let me fix the camera. This is important. This is very important. Wait, where is my camera? Here. It was gone for a moment. Here, I need you guys to evaluate it. Is this a reasonable facsimile? I know it has the lines. I know they kind of ruined the illusion. Let it soak in coffee for 5 minutes so the paper yellows. I'm gonna need to get like a proper piece of paper and do a lot of shit to it to prepare it properly for this. If I had time, I would do that. Is the camera... I think the camera is fine, yeah. Alright, but I'm gonna put it here, burn the edges, that sort of stuff, yeah. A piece of paper was stuck to the microphone and it just fell down. I'm making a mess of this desk just for the memes. Alright, alright. Alright, we are currently free of debt, so my plan here is to like take these boats, do the double cycle with them, collecting money. As soon as we are forced to borrow money, sometimes I mash words together in my head, so forced to borrow becomes borrow. As soon as we borrow money, I bring the boat that has the most money in here to pay off the loans and dump money and then resume. Does that work? I don't actually know. Right, this guy... I need to take someone to London, but I think Jenkito is closer to London than this guy. So the other guy, this is 12, so I have to move 6 ahead. This guy goes to Staten, I think. The sailor's grave. I'm just burying this guy. This is the grave. We bury people. Okay, so we go to... I'm gonna start at Danzig just because it's closer to Visby. Jenkito gets to Riga. Okay. I'll have to send Tiger Sky Drum on the opposite direction because they're on the previous city. Such pixels. The pixel art in this game is very... Look at those birds. Look at this scene. Oh, when we have an auction, I want you guys to take a look at that. Rename guy, have you not seen this game yet? Is this your first time watching me play this game? You have to see the cinematics. I'm gonna let the cinematics play. Especially the attack. We're no longer at war with the Danes. I wish we were, just so you could see the combat. Castle Siege cinematic in this game is so fucking artisanal. Roast beef arm, man. Ah, yes. Where is it? It's here. It's this guy. Guy's arms is made of meat, not flesh, meat. And he does a little smile. Eh? Eh? Where is it? Come on, give me some sugar. Come on. Eh? 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 New smile right there. And listen to the music. The music is so good as well. I can change the music if you guys get bored of it. There is definitely music that we can listen to. Anyway, this is us trying to get money. We got some money here. But we will need to build more warehouses. I want to get to at least 500 burden on every port, but we can't invest in that now. So we are in Riga. Oh, was this just now repaired? It was, okay. So, the Schottenbruder Karthaus. It's a house for carts. So this guy is at Riga. Right, this one does the correct path. And Tiger Skydrone does the clockwise one. This is counterclockwise, so this guy goes to Novgorod. You know, Karte. There is great thirst on the janky toe. Good thing they don't have any wine. Your limited German in action. Okay. During Danzig, every time I have to check if the boat is in good condition. We have visited Danzig. And I'm not checking prices on goods because we can't afford them right now. I'm not checking status on warehouses because we can't build more right now. I just need to collect money. From Danzig to Stettin. Look at these cinematics. These are actually... the guys are FMVs, the rest is pixel art. It's outstanding, man. That mix of... It's such a good job for this old of FMVs, like to have the people be an FMV laid on top of actual pixel art, and it meshes well together. Tiger Skydrome is excellent condition at Stettin. Bought an old German carte of Iceland, old geography nerd shit. I approve. Stettin to Rostock. Good amount of... Novgorod had a good amount of... You see this thing back here? Keep in mind. This is 1363. There is a skyscraper in the back. The only explanation I have for that is that we have 650 warehouses and they had to pile them up. Must be a church. No, this is my warehouses. The church is over here. This is higher than the church. Okay, you check. Good condition. We need to repair. I want a good price for the repairs. I'm not in a rush. Okay, this is it. My house is closer to God than the church. And that's why it's more profitable than the church. Alright. Rostock. I could, you know, as we're doing this, I could update my spreadsheet with prices. Because I was going through this and writing down every single price, I'm not doing that anymore. Yeah, I only care about... Wait, this is rostock. Rostock. I only care about honey, wine, pepper, and furs. So I have deleted all the rest from my spreadsheet because I don't care. And now it's quicker to update because it's only those. Hello there, Zofair, Angle Grinder. Glorious Zofair, welcome my friend. Reading guide, the abacus is not a calculator, is when you want to like buy stuff. I can type on the keyboard or I can use the abacus so you can do the entire game mouse driven if you are crazy like that. Zofair, thank you for making my blood circulate. Alright, Lubeck. It's very dank. The entire game is made of dankness. Good money? Okay, let me update these prices for Lubeck. Honey is 533. The honey prices are going up. 947. Pepper is this much and furs is this much. Okay, the condition is excellent. Lubeck visited from here to Hamburg. Hamburg. Almost killed me. I don't know, I just wasn't expecting that. But the thing that kind of makes it funnier for me is that Zofair posts Angle Grinder and immediately posts a facepalm. Like and I feel it in my soul. It's just so good. It's the combination of those things, you know. Okay, this is Novgorod, where honey is...
Now, why are we here? Because they don't want us there.
That's horrible. If I had money, the price of honey here is pretty low compared to some of these others. Pepper and furs. Oh, the furs! This is so tempting. You auto-corrected wanted culprit to have a good laugh. I guess it did, yes. I can't even buy a lot of furs, but... Yeah, this is my small ship. It's not worth it. It's not worth it to do it with this ship. I could take the Sky Drum over here, buy the furs, but they only have 7. So weird. All right, so don't buy the furs. It's too much of a risk for no good reason. I mean, I could no, but I have to save the money. Okay, stop, culprit, stop. You need to save the money. This is Novgorod, and we go to Stockholm. I am forced to borrow money, so it's time for us to head back with the janky toll and pay off the ship. And then... Well, it would be time to head to Visby according to our routes anyway. So it works out for us. Let me update these prices. We are at Stockholm. And honey is 538. Wine is that much. Pepper and furs. Okay, straight to Viz by. Do not pass go, to not collect 100. Tiger Sky Drum in Hamburg. 411. 612. 1267 823. What about the status? Good condition. It's time for repairs. 600 is about. Oh, 500. Nice. Now we pay everything that we can.
Who are you?
It's not gonna be everything.
I'm the locksmith. And I'm a locksmith.
Hans Fubert, did you work on this game? Your name sounds like someone who worked on this game. Well, thank you for the follow. Enjoy the free emotes. Okay, I managed to pay everything, so I can keep my piece of paper here that we are out of debts. Hello, welcome in, my friend. Thank God, free of debts, just like it says here. And I'm gonna drop 6,000 into the office. And you guys can see that it's like not the best that what we're doing. We're barely scraping by, but I think if I survive long enough, because I still have warehouses being built somewhere. How many times has the Janky Toe gonna lost today? Today it hasn't. It hasn't had time yet for that. I'm sure they will work on that momentarily. Honey, wine, pepper, fur. Excellent condition. And you go to Easted from here, yes. Right here. Easted. Not much at Easted. No prices written down for Easted. The honey is this much. Wine is pretty expensive here. Pepper first. Maintenance, good condition. Time to refurbish the Janky Toe. Can I get any better than that? A little bit. Now, the manual does state that there is no time limit in this game, so we can do this forever as long as it is sustainable and we make a little bit of progress in, like, making more money. Fine captain you are. Well, when you're not throwing raves on board the goddamn ship so people fall over. Where is this? Hamburg. That's the thing about Janky Toe, he really likes his parties. Okay, so, Hamburg. Honey has gone down, wine has stayed the same. Pepper is the same, and fur is the same. From Hamburg to Bremen. That's why the crew loves him. They love so much they escape into the sea. Bremen. 451 889 515. Okay, I need to buy all 10 of these. I can't afford all 10. I can only buy 7. I'm not gonna get a loan just for this, but I'll buy this, and wherever I land next, I can sell it for a profit. I'm pretty sure. Unless someone already sold it there. The crew's just trying to get in my pants. I could leave this shit on the warehouse, but I'm gonna forget. From Bremen to Brugge. Is that... Oh, I just repaired here, I think? Yeah, I think I was at Easted and we were repaired. And we were heading up to Malmö. The Drunken Sea Dog. Malmö. Hello there, Mystic Courage. Welcome in, my friend. For some reason they say they saw sea monster extremely happen to the man overboard. This came into me talking about someone trying to get into my pants. It happens more often than I would like to admit. Okay, this is Malmö. Let me get the prices here updated. It's 332 925 1294 577. What is the warehouse situation here? It's still building. This is one of those places that is costing us money. Dun, 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 dun. Go to Donsburg. Okay, Wonder direction of the honorable mayor, no name. Now follows the election. Oh, is this because a craftsman, a nameless? I got 4 votes. I got 4 votes, Chad. People still remember that one epic feast where people were hungry and thirsty. Fire in Malmo. Here comes cinematic. I'm gonna let the cinematics play. Some of you haven't seen them yet. Your California accent is hot. You couldn't handle it. Is that when you decided to become clergy?
This is fine.
Very appropriate, yes. That's the town in Canada where Mystic Courage moved in. Like, there were riots in the streets because there was not enough Mystic Courage to go around. $3,000? That's pretty good. In Brugge. Brugge has like a truckload of 500. That's pretty decent. Okay, Brugge. We have honey. Yes, it's the selling prices, but this place has pepper. And the pepper is even cheaper here. Right, we came from Bergen, and Bergen had pepper at 6.5. Yeah, no, this is even better. I'm gonna buy all of it. I'm gonna update this. Brugge had 498. Nope. 498. The furs are 1095. The wine is 521 and the honey is 360. I'm not trading anything else right now. Just the pepper because the pepper is too good opportunity to pass. Right, this is Brugge. We have to go to London from here. You were religious though, just wanted a girlfriend to get married, such innocence. I'm 41, never married with no kids. Everything's so gentrified, need to be a wealthy yippee to get any attention. Oh. The gentrification of Mystic Courage's pants. Can I sell my pepper here? I think that's the best price we're gonna get for pepper. I mean, I can get a little bit better at this by... But I don't want to keep carrying this shit around. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the crew members just decided to just throw pepper into their mouths and munch on down on it, so... because of that, I'm not gonna take any chances. Okay, London, honey, 424, 850, 1224, and 1017. Alright, what is the repair situation? Excellent condition. London has been visited. Is there anything here that is a good price for trading, actually? No. It's just that there is no reason for us to keep doing this cycling with both boats. The other ship is it's going to Toesburg. Never had a pepper party? Is that... No, I haven't. Back to the shadows for you. These paints were priced out a long time ago. And you can't even afford your own pants anymore. Maybe Mystic Theory just trying to trick us? And he's actually bought like 100 pairs of pants, and he's just sitting on them waiting for the price to go up, so he can drip feed the market later. Yeah, we are all going pantless in the streets, while Mystic Theory is just hoarding, speculating on the price of pants. It's pretty bad. Limited run pants. I'm gonna go to steading with this boat. The reason is that I need the prices on steading and Toesburg. Everything else is not necessarily up to date, but at least I have something. So I'm gonna go to steading because the other boat is going to Toesburg. Then I'm gonna drop money at Visby so we don't have to take a loan, and then I'm gonna go to Novgorod and but I'm gonna be dropping all the money. You have to order your pants online. Retail journey goes to 32 inches. You need 34 because long legs. Ah, good save. Good save. Long legs. Oh yes. I also need a very big pants because I have very long legs. Specifically the third one. It's just too much. Okay, this is Toesburg. Pepper and furs. You need pants with a built-in bulge. Yeah, some of us need like budge holders for safety. Okay, I'm not going to build more warehouses. Like, if you paid upfront on the warehouses, it would be fine because that would be manageable. But I'm pretty sure they keep draining the money in our office. That's just lunacy. Of course, if I find a good deal on anything here, I can't get it. Right now, everything is too expensive everywhere. They have pepper here. I could take this pepper and sell it elsewhere, this is not the best price though. No, they have a lot of pepper, but it's not a good price. I can turn a profit from that, but not enough to justify the expense. Turning your money into that. Alright, this was Bergen. Now I know we have just been to London, but this is where it stabilizes the cycle. Jankito is hit by bad weather. His course changed from London to Brugge. Jankito. Okay, whatever. We're skipping London. Sterling. None of these prices are decent. No. Good condition, stop and repair. I'm taking you to this buy to dump the money before we have to borrow. Keep up the good work, I'm trying. So we're not owing anything. Right, thank God, free of debts. But the money here is almost out. Again, my guess, because this game doesn't have like reports or anything that I can look at, my guess is that the money is draining out because of the warehouses being built. Wait. Wait. Okay, here is what's tumbling inside my head right now. When we were starting to wrap our heads around this game, the expenses we had were taxes and employees. Now we no longer have employees. Now, I was assuming that the taxes, as you can see here, the taxes this much. Must be more warehouses to aggressively hostile takeover. Not today, no, because we have made peace with the Danes, so they are not destroying your towns for now. Now, the thing about the taxes is that I was assuming that our taxes were only being paid in the town we had an office. What if we are paying taxes on every town we have warehouses? That would mean that spreading out building warehouses everywhere might not be the good thing, but then if you build like one warehouse, you're already paying taxes. Let me see if the manual says anything. This is the game's manual, it's thick. Tax level. Store, wedding, marketplace. I want information, like I couldn't find anything on taxes other than it just says Wait, where is it? I just found it. Yeah, it just says on taxes. The brass quiver in the upper right hand corner of your desk contains a seal which provides you with the following information about the conditions prevalent in the town. Number of inhabitants, tax levels, and economic strength in Hanseatic towns. The mayor's name is given to. It doesn't say who pays the taxes. Now let's see, warehouse construction is the other part where maybe it says something. If you decide to invest in new warehouses, click into the line New Construction. Right. An offer will appear with the building price per burden. If you accept it, indicate how much store capacity you want on the abacus or by using the keyboard of your computer. Then confirm the figure by clicking on the plus bead or pressing the return key. Building work will start immediately, released in most towns, and the money for the new warehouses will be directly debited to your stock of money in your home office. So that tracks. They are taking money from my office to build the warehouses. That part is correct. You can only check on the capital used for your home office when a ship enters port your hometown. You find the details on the first page of your little book. So they are confirming that the money does come from my office to build the warehouses. They're not confirming the tax situation. What I would have to do is wait a month or two so we can be sure all the warehouses are done building and then see how fast our money is draining. Look, I have 10, 9, 3, 4 $. I'm gonna put down a save. That's what they wanted to name you. Yeah. Because they love the Patrician, right? They want more of you. They want to have you on every town. They want boats with lots of you. Alright, I saved the game. I'm gonna load that game. But what I want to do is wait exactly 1 month. This is August 16. So the Tiger Sky Drum is going to wait until September 16. Right, and this guy is going to wait further than that. Alright, I'll reload after this. Okay. Now I want to check the money situation in the office. Oh! Okay, we spent 400 something. Now the taxes in here is this much. We might have warehouses still being built. I want to do more sciencing. Don't forget about the docking fees. The docking fees are pulled from the ship's money, I'm pretty sure. So they don't factor in. Paul Beneke is getting wrecked with money. There's a money drain. Right. But that doesn't mean the money is draining from this number, which is what I'm worried about. $10,140. So we lost even less money this month. Assumedly because warehouses were done building. We spent 309 in a month. So we spent like even less than the taxes. Alright. It's fine. I was so fucking worried for a second. That we were paying taxes on every single town. Now the good news here is that I'm not spending money anymore. So I can't do a cycle because I stood still for 2 months. I don't have to pay docking fees. You only pay them when you dock, not when you stay docked. Not because it's realistic, because the game is limited. It charges you when you dock. This has taxes on sailing your ships. There are taxes on sailing. It's called repair costs. So standing still, letting the warehouses build up money is actually valid. Because now when we start tripping around, they're all gonna have thousands of money. I might not even reload. I can do a full lap. I can do a full lap, get the money, bring the money back here. On this lap, I can build more warehouses. And by the time I get back here, even if I loan money, I'll have a lot. So I can cover everything. And I think, oh shit, I lost connection. No. Yeah, I'm very sorry. Resuming the timer. I have been having so much trouble with Twitch connection. Yeah, tripping. You know what? Let me make sure my bot disconnected. Don't redeem anything. I said it before I did. Well, if you look up there, it says please refresh before you set back. I was just clarifying. So there. Just give me a moment, let me make sure the bot connects. Can you please do not redeem anything? It's probably gonna fail. Can you connect? Let me restart the bot. I'm so sorry. Freaking Twitch. Alright. Freaking Twitch has been giving me so much trouble lately. And now I'm dropping frames left and right. So my frame rate is probably going to shit. Seriously, I'm tired of Twitch. I thought I had fixed it and then it just deleted. I'm dropping a fifth of my frames. I swear it's not my connection. I'm gonna pause the timer. I need to lower the bit rate. So the stream's gonna break for a second again. Hang on. It should be back. Where is it? It should be back. I don't know why I can't see it. There it's good. Okay. Alright, we're back again. I've lowered the bitrate because I don't know what else to do. Like, so apologies for the quality of the stream. It's gonna suffer, but if I keep dropping frames, the frame rate keeps dropping. So, okay. Resume the timer. And let's get back to the game. Let's pretend nothing happened. Alright. Alright. It passed. It passed. Where are we? We are in Visby. So, my idea here is that I could do a full loop with both ships. Collecting all the money, then I can... I mean, I can just... Yeah, I'll do that, and I'm gonna invest in... It's not perceptible. It is. And the frame rate drops, it is. It drops from 60 to 30. Unless you're watching it like 480p, where it's already 30 FPS. Doing mostly still yet gorgeous game. Yeah. I really don't know what to do. Like, I could maybe hire a new internet provider. That would take so much work. And maybe try to find one that Twitch likes. Alright, so this is Visby. We're gonna start building shit. Thank you. Alright. Back to building warehouses. I think I'm gonna build them everywhere. So this guy is on Visby. And he goes to Easted. $932, right? Because he was already there. So this guy is in Brugge. Poor look at that. Fuck! The ships get damaged even if you don't sail them? Is that a joke? That's a joke, right? Watching on 720p and it's stable. I think 720p also uses 30 FPS, I don't know. Why are you giving me so little? Excellent condition. I don't get it. Why did you give me so little on warehouses? You have more than enough to give me more than that. You're still in the water. Jankito wasn't dry dock. Well, maybe, I don't know. Jankito is weird. Let's keep building. This guy needs to build 80. Because he lost 30. Assumedly because of the Danes. Watching 160p reminds you of old Flash video. Those were pretty good. Okay, Jankito in Brugge. But I want to skip ahead from... I want to head to... Are you building? You are. Cask of Genovia. I don't care where we are. I want to go to Stockholm and do the... be counterclockwise from there. And when they meet, then they can take all the monies, dump it in Visby. The Jankito is covered with crustaceans. Jankito, you have crabs, friend. You need to get that looked at. Also, please stay away. Wait, this guy... goes to Bergen. No, that's correct. You miss Flash Media? I was gonna say that. The thing is, I don't miss Flash Media. I miss the content that was built around it. Flash itself was utter garbage. For security reasons, for putting so much power into one single company's thingy. Like, they were the only ones making the player, dictating how the technology should develop. Like, if Flash hadn't been killed, that's like one of the very, 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 very few things that Apple has ever done that was actually a good thing. They helped kill Flash because it was horrible for the health of the internet. Oh, 300 is the best I can get. Give me a good price, you fuckers. Where am I 300 again? Good condition. I just need a look at once over. Wait, it's getting more expensive. I'm gonna wait a day. Okay, thank you. Yeah, the content, yeah. Cancer just moved to Facebook. Look at this. If you haven't seen this, pay attention. This is one of my favorites. This is the second best one. Right after the Siege. Look at the FMV German guy dressed as death. So good. So cleaned up. That FMV is very clean. Tiger Sky drum just repaired. Now we go to London. How is the building? It's fine. Where is Jinkito? Stockholm, finally. Ready to leave port, so we need to repair. A dead albatross is found on Tiger Sky drum. An ill omen, they turn back. God damn it. They have been spending way too much time with Jinkito. Okay, so we've done Stockholm. Now this is the guy that is doing the clockwise, so he goes to Novgorod. Super elusive Jinkito. Some power for the Tiger too. Bremen, new mayor. A craftsman, an unnamed character is reaching in very close. Okay, you went back to Bergen. Good, now go. In good condition because of an albatross? Did the albatross shit on the deck and people set fire to the deck to clean it instead of using water, soap? Novgorod makes so much money on the warehouses. I might want to start lending money after this. Dun, 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 dun. Is Shadow Needle raining to the side? Oh, what a day. Jinkito is in good condition. I have to borrow money already because of the fuck it, I'm gonna do the warehouses thing and Like, okay, we are not free of debts. Fuck it. I did save before this, I think, so it's fine. Too many raves, yeah. Novgorod, excellent condition. I'm gonna do the full buying warehouses. And then everyone goes back to this buy and drops the cash. You are in Bergen. Okay, you were going to London. Please head to London. Janky Toys have a bad weather. Now we went to Visby. They really, really, really want to pay the debts. Okay, fine. Okay, we are... Wait, isn't this Visby? Is this Visby? Can I repay... You owe a craftsman exactly 2 thaler. Okay, free. Thank God, free of debts. There we go. We had better be a hurdy-gurdy being played at that rate. Jankito, man, Jankito can't stay whole for too long, holy crap. Yeah, like I said, I don't care that we are owing money, just dump it. Okay. We were going to Riga. Please go to Riga. Thank you for getting to London. Why is the rent so shitty here? You know, there is a chance that the warehouses only bring you money if the town has stuff that needs storage. So a town like London that is splendid and has a lot of people but only 4 ships have docked maybe doesn't need the warehouses. So we should probably, like, we're doing this round of investing warehouses, maybe we stopped after this. $4,000 in here. In Riga. Ready to leave port. Why is it Jankito brick? This is the Mad Cats. Yeah, this ship was called the Mad Cats and is breaking down every goddamn port. Jesus Christ. Before, no warehouse. After, no warehouses. Okay, you are broken again. Look at this. This one is pretty good, but Storm of the Sea. It's very short and kind of repetitive, but it's cool scene nonetheless. Everyone is going everywhere. I mean, this money doesn't get wasted. We can't sell the warehouses. But, like, I don't see the point. So this was Brugge. You know, we had to Bremen. very harrowing. It is. Tranquito, Riga. This goes to Danzig. $1. The guy really wants us to get married. Can you give me like a penny and I'll get you married? No? It's 1 penny now, it's way more expensive later. Okay, Bremen. Thing is, some of these really need more warehouses. So like building, maybe don't build ad nauseum, but at least 500 or 1,000. I know it's a lot, but some towns are like going to 700. I would need to land at a round number to be at peace. If there is an attack, sell before the second. You know, that isn't unreasonable, but it takes so long to 10,000 in Danzig. I need to start writing down the towns. Look at the warehouses in the background. Just figure out a way to write down the towns that give you a lot. We have 700 here. Do we have 700 as like a limit? But this place is gonna keep giving us more Danzig. They like to toss more warehouses to the sea. Because the thing is, like, we have 700, so building more is like way more expensive. But it's so much money though! One more! What a miracle, it's in excellent condition. Steady. 4 more towns and they meet each other. I'm forced to borrow, I don't care, just keep going. Okay, pull this down. London is surrounded. Okay, you go to Hamburg. The plight of a businessman, yeah. What do you mean war again? Steading. We go to Rosbeck from here. Rostock, not Rosberg. Too early for that game, I guess. Okay, Hamburg. You go to Lübeck. Well, the other guy goes to Rostock, and then they both had to Visby and dump the money there. Except we need to repair it. The Janky Toe can't stay in one piece. Alright. Back to Visby. Look at this. If this is the best one. Everyone who hasn't watched it, listen. Freaking love that. 2,000 people defending London. 4,000 people attacking it. They got it. It's fine. It has fallen! Fuck my warehouses. Goodbye, warehouses. They were bringing me shit money. So I'm not gonna build more, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. It gets really hard to manage. Like, some towns we have warehouses, some we don't. The game keeps fucking with me. Ready to leave port. So expensive. Okay, we're in Vespa. I'm gonna sit tight here. So like, first let's repay. Free of debts. Free of debts. Dismiss everyone. And wait like a month, I don't care. New fancy sport ship is breaking down more than a reliable steward of shipping. Yeah, you know what? It's probably the touchscreens. Tank tech. Yep. Tank tech indeed. Still building here. Very little, but still building. We don't have a lot of money in the office. Like some of these neighboring towns have a lot of... Now, our money is gonna keep getting drained because of the warehouses currently being built until they are done. I can do a full lap here to collect warehouse money. I know Danzig has like the most money on all of these places. It's very close by. Let's check Danzig. That's not a lot. Let's check. I'm checking nearby. Let's check Riga. So long to teach the new criminal to run the test screen enabled mass and sales. Yeah. Like, it should be a physical button, right? Man, the warehouse business is going to shit. Novgorod, what about Novgorod? Novgorod used to be very good. Hello there, happy cakes. Welcome in, friend. I'm forced to borrow money. Warehouses are shit. Oh god, man. Did I shoot myself in the foot? In the foot? Did I just say in the foot? Oh no, this is Vesby. Right, because... Okay, let's wait a little bit here. Okay, there is some money in Novgorod. But we have to... Wait. This is... I'm confused by the stuff I was doing. Good condition, I need to repair. The fault. I'm forced to borrow more money. Good condition. No repairs out of wood. Getting into a lot of trouble here. More money that I have to... Okay. Stockholm had a lot of cash. But now we need to repair. Fault. What? Deuce Vault. Okay, good. Malmo is good. Good money at Malm. The guy's going to Easthead. I can check Rostock. Jinkito going to Rostock. He got a bunch of money at Rostock. And now you can check Lubeck. Riga elections. Okay, Lubeck. I can check those bugs while I wait for big Tiger Sky Drum. Tiger Sky Drum needs to go to Steading. Borrowing more money. I mean, that cash was just from waiting around. Steading. Some of these places are giving you a lot more money. Yeah, Steading is giving a lot of money as well. Good condition. If I could, I would take repairs out of the game. It's very... Shullsburg, a lot of money, holy shit. It's just too annoying. Good condition. You are at Steading. But now, like... Hamburg is on the other side. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Visby and drop some cash there. Rest there for a little bit, I guess. The dogs or the people? The people. Surprised I need to clarify. Surprised you're not the first one to bring up the dogs. Delsburg was done. I'm gonna check Bergen and then I'll head back. Before if Great Danes are coming from my warehouses of food. Okay, Bergen is also pretty good on warehouses. Okay. Now head to Visby. Your money is required. I have to pull this down, right? We're owing money. They all talk like Scooby-Doo. Auctions. We're not doing auctions. It's only one. No, it's 0. Auction or no one. Okay, you ready for the auction? Are you ready for auction action? Next auction is elsewhere. I can't even afford to pay that shit. We're still owing 2,000. I could go to London just to see that we don't have warehouses there anymore. I'll do that, like, fuck it. Those are no fun. Yeah, it's the warehouses. Scooby-Doo is a Great Dane. Yeah, so fair, thank you. Hanseatic Day in Lubeck, the mayors of the Hanseatic towns are meeting, not us. This is the win condition, we're not ready yet. A craftsman. They're gonna discuss screwing with London. Whatever. London is boycotted. Alderman's election begins. Johan Willenweather is the alderman. You know what should happen? He won the game, he should quit. And if we play for a long enough time, everyone wins the game eventually and quits, and it's just us, there's no competition, and then we win. Just by still being online after everything else. Janky Toe with the crabs again, you need to get a ointment for that. For the record, that it's not just that it's informative. I know. And it's very important. I have to check Hamburger, Bremen, Brugge, and London. So let's go to Hamburg. Call on the front. Military campaign. They don't request anything of me, I wouldn't give them anything anyway. Rostock mayor election. I don't have money for peppers. In London, I'm heading to London right now. Okay, Hamburg gave me some cash. Are we damaged already? No. You know what, since I'm not... I might consider just letting the ships go to shit. Nah, I shouldn't. Oh, maybe Janky Toe. Bremen? The dogs have an amazing appetite. They're big after all. Yeah, man, dogs are fucking expensive with how much they eat. And they shit a lot as well. I know there are small dogs that don't eat as much, but man, do you want to save money on a pet? and you want something that actually exists, so not a fish. Cats are very cheap in general. You know, the only animal in the lesser ape genus is baboons. Might have heard of that, but it's not information that... We still had some warehouses in here. Yeah, they burned everything except for 30. You know what, I might get rid of what else is left here. And just never come to London again. Do you want to sell warehouses? Yes. 30? I think that worked. Jesus Christ. No, it's probably Zolfair that made the game glitch. Alright, Brug, good money. Now we take this shit back to Visby and try to pay our shit in good condition we can. Why is it so expensive? I'm not gonna repair ships anymore. Swear to God, it's too expensive to repair ships. And annoying. Wrong Simeon. Alright. I have that effect. I know you do. Were you here for the end of the Horde? That one scared me. Yes, yeah, that was you. That's a lot of ships. The sky is crimson over the Tiger Sky drum, and the rain looks like blood, an ill omen. The Flying Dutchman probably sneezed. It's the sneeze fart, rocket jump, it's fine. I am free of that. Thank God free of that. It's okay. Let's wait like a while here for the other ship to arrive. I wish I could see like how much money I'm gonna be spending on. Man, I don't have money on the ship. What happened to the money I had on the ship? The situation has not improved. I'm getting a bit annoyed with this game. What about the warehouses we sold? Okay, we can keep cycling to get the money from the warehouses and don't build more. And then we can go back to trying to find trade opportunities as we get money from the warehouses to fund that. Where is Visba on my list here? Right, so I could do that to make more money. Like, as we jump around, we can check for opportunities, I guess. I don't know if the money is stable. We have like 3,000. I just saved. I'm gonna wait a month. See what happens. Maybe it's done. And the more we wait, the more money is gonna be waiting for us at the warehouses. Good condition, out of wood. Fuck me, I guess. For the record, this is not a Homino of Bonobos. Auction. Yeah, no. Well, we might be able to look at the gorgeous pixel art for the auction. Any of you that haven't seen it, it's one of the better ones. I register, whatever. Look at this. There is a guy that comes back here with a little boat. Look at the guy with the boat. He flies in front of the emblems into the ship. Like, everyone is too busy auctioning the ship. It just goes in, steals their crap and leaves, I think. Music artist that goes by Bonobo, never heard of it. Then again, I'm not that into music in general. We haven't had to... I think our money is stable. Yeah, our money is stable again. In front of the icons, you like that guy. Yeah, he doesn't care about the Z index. He's that cool. I just realized this thing... It is making a little bit of a shadow. Whatever. Alright, I'm thinking, what can I do to fix the situation? Yeah, it is what I said. I have to go around getting money from warehouses, not building anything for a while. Just go around, get money from warehouses, and look for opportunities of trading honey, wine, forest, and pepper. Should have gathered that you like music. Yeah. It's not that I don't like music. In fact, there is some shit that I really like, but I like weird shit. I like the kind of music that I'd rather not admit that I like. Like, the other day I decided to admit, no, I like this kind of music. I pulled up my phone and I played one of the songs that I like listening. And they were like, wait, this is the kind of... They play this kind of shit on freaking... I never watched it. John Wick, where they're shooting up a place. That's the kind of music that you like. And I'm like, what? Alright. So I'll have to move my people from this by one in each direction. This, Janky Toe is ready to leave port. Can I repair it? Okay, there we go. You have no shame in your taste of music. I've learned when I was a kid to be ashamed of the things I like. It's very tragic. No wood, okay. Dancey stuff? I don't think it's dancey. No, I don't think it qualifies as that. I'm not good with genres. Like, look, I do like the classics, you know. I like Iron Maiden, I like Pink Floyd, I like AC/DC, I like all of that. It's whatever. It's just that I've heard all of it already, multiple times. It's fine, if it's playing, I'll enjoy it. But when it comes to the weird shit, I think the genres, one of those is called, and I think music genre names are usually dumb. One is called synthwave. One is called chiptune. There is one other that I have no idea what it's called. Weird shit. Synthwave is great. I like it. It's relaxing and stimulating at the same time. You love both. Yeah, there you go. You know, hard rock metal. I like hard rock and metal, it's just that I listened to it like for 20, 30 years of my life. I'm kind of over it. It's not that I'm over it. It's all blending together into the same thing. And I'm listening to weird shit because it sounds different. Okay, this is the Tiger Sky drum. I would like to repair, but I can't. So with the Tiger Sky drum, I'm gonna do Stockholm and Novgorod. Then I can check for furs. I have good taste. Oh, alright, just ours. Happy to hear. I've heard it differently. And you go to Istad. You're on a metal kick, it's all newer stuff. I really like... my wife listens to it, and when she's listening to it, I kind of like it. She's really into Greta Van Cleef. That's kind of new, and that one is pretty good. Reminds me a lot of Led Zeppelin. Okay, good condition. This is also out of wood in here. Good lord. Okay, I'm gonna try to do some trading if I can. Okay, honey. This is Stockholm. Honey is more expensive, can't buy it. Wine is very expensive, can't buy it. Pepper is more expensive, furs is shit, and they don't even have it anyway. So go to Novgorod. Novgorod usually gives you good money on warehouses. Personally, you listen to all kinds of stuff, you get odd looks all the time, at the same time it's rare you can find common ground with folks music. That's pretty good. I do believe, you know, for music, for movies, games, books, whatever, I believe in not sticking to one genre, especially with video games. You never know what kind of shit you're gonna end up enjoying. And when it comes to music, like, it's free, like, you're gonna spend, like, what, 3 minutes of your time to see if you like something or not. Sometimes a game takes longer than that, for example. So I don't believe in going like, visual novels are shit. Well, most of them are not for me, but some are pretty good. Dude, truck simulators. No, give it a shot. If I don't like it, I don't like it. But maybe I do, and ends up I really do. Music is easier to try. Yep. Just listen to random shit. I've been listening to a lot of... Let me list some of the artists that are very dumb that I like. I like shit from this guy called... These names are dumb. This guy called Perturbator. This artist called The Midnight. Zombie Hyperdrive. Carpenter and Brute, I like a lot of their shit. Did I say Phantom Ink? Phantom Ink has some fun chiptune stuff. Starcadian has some good stuff. Magic Sword has some good stuff. Yeah, that's the kind of shit I've been listening to lately. If you know any of those. Like, I've only ever seen those names on my Spotify, nowhere else. Games take a bit more investment, depending, yes. Recent game investment is Half-Life. Just finished training yesterday. Half-Life is very good. I played it with the Guitar Hero controller through all of it for save and raid. And that game aged way better than I expected. That game aged very fucking well. Half-Life 2 is fantastic. Like, if you do play the entire series, 2 is just great. Okay, so this guy went to Easthead. Excellent condition. Can we buy anything? Let me update the prices on Easthead. Easthead, a honey 294. That's almost good to buy. Not quite. Okay, the guy that went to Easthead goes to Malmo. I'm naming most of your main playlist? Really? I'm surprised and glad that I'm not the only weirdo out here. Thank you for validating my tastes. Worried about the 3D platforming? It was mostly fine. As long as you can do the crouch while jumping thing, it's fine. You hate it. I never had a problem with it. When it jumps, almost. Only Miss Time Cop? I might have it. I didn't read everything, but we're a young adult that had something amazing to our minds at the time. Half-Life 2, you mean? Me too. And Half-Life 2 was mind-blowing. Okay, Malmo prices. I'm trying to find opportunities. I'm not just writing down for no reason. I'm trying to find good opportunities. Because we're not buying warehouses right now, so we have money for trading. If we find something good. The guy from Malmo goes to Toesburg. Monsters by Midnight. Do I have that on my list? Oh, I have this one guy that I like a lot of stuff from called King Stephen. He does like this weird horror music themed shit that is a lot of fun to listen to. It's not necessarily good, it's fun. Does that make any sense? Monsters. Because I looked for monsters and I found Monsters After Midnight, which does this riff that reminds me of Gremlins. It's very good. Interesting, I don't have Monsters from the Midnight. It's Jupiter Winter, the vocalist that you're talking. It's not on my list, I have to take a look at that later. It's just fun, yeah. That's what I've been listening to when it comes to like my own choices. Listen to stuff for fun. Which is not this... It's kind of different than what sometimes what I do. Okay. 700, 300, thank you. 18 days, that's gonna be... Let's listen to instrumental. There is this one song that I don't remember the artist or the name of. That is an amazing song, but the lyrics are I don't like using this word, but the lyrics are very cringe. Because it's some guy talking very seriously about how unfairly he was friend-zoned. And like, it was a song that I listened 2 or 3 times to, and I enjoyed, and the 4th time I decided to pay attention to the lyrics, and I can't listen to it anymore. It's just... Come on, dude. Don't do that. No one wants to hear that. Okay, Toesburg. Toesburg has 297 on the honey, not good enough. 802 on the wine, not good enough. 307, 685. None of those are good enough. Okay, head to Bergen. And I am going to head to London, but I'm not just to take the prices in, because sometimes the prices there are really interesting, but... Burning a lot of money in Bergen. Bergen, 60... Man, the honey is expensive here. It's a good place to sell honey. These furs are almost good. But they have to be under a 400 for me to consider. Okay, so I'm still going to go to London just to check on prices. Song is catchy, so I listen to it again, pay attention to the lyrics and discover it's crap. Yeah. It's like it's not only cringe because he complains about being friend-zoned, it's also too much information. Like, I know it's not necessarily based on real events, but the guy complains that his girl told him that he needs to get high to have sex with him or some shit, and I'm like, dude, don't... I could never listen to it again. It's very catchy, but good god, the lyrics are depressing. Like, it makes me go like, dude, what are you doing? Shut up. What town is this? Novgorod. Oh, the place with the furs. Okay, this price hasn't changed. This one has gone higher. Okay, the furs are more expensive now, but... I'm still gonna buy. Let me just check if, like... Excellent condition, okay. I'm gonna take furs from here, elsewhere. I can only buy 12 of the money I have. That's fine. Now, the furs, they're being sold the best for now at Brugge. Yeah, I did furs and wine between Brugge and Novgorod. I'm gonna try doing that. Right, Novgorod is paying a lot for wine. Well, let me try doing that. Let me see, maybe I can do that trade for a while. It was my main thing before they ran out of goods. You know that song is dumb. Really? Okay, yeah. It is very catchy, right? It sounds very good, but good lord, I hate the lyrics. Okay, nothing is being auctioned. Next auction, yeah, no auctions. Where's the Tiger Sky Drum? On the masses of the Tiger Sky Drum, there are glowing fairy lights and ill omen. Right, not turning around because of fairy lights, right? I think. If I had an instrumental version, it would be awesome. Yeah, probably. Jenkito got to London. We don't make money at London because we don't have warehouses here because fuck London. Excellent condition. Alright, let me update the pricing. London. Honey, 4 to 7. Prices are stable. Most places, prices are stable. Alright, there's nothing interesting here. So from London to... I can skip Brugge because Tiger Sky Drum is going straight to Brugge, so we're going to Bremen instead. Intramural? Did you type Intramural at some point? Okay, do we sell the furs here? We do. 824 is pretty good. Okay, let me write down the prices in Brugge. Furs are 1119, peppers. It was cheap last time because they had peppers here, not anymore. The honey is 336 and the wine is 513, which means we do want to take the wine back to Novgorod. Yes, we are doing that trade for a while. As much as wine as we can carry, as we can afford actually. 30 to Novgorod. Instrumental, don't even know what that is. Intramural, it's something that is between walls. If I had to guess. Jenkito at Bremen. Update pricing. Only the stuff we care about, which is honey. Honey is... No, it's not cheap. The wine is almost cheap. The wine is almost cheap. But we don't want to craft the wine market at Novgorod, so I'm not taking it from here. Okay, this was Brigand. Now we go. Let me check. Good condition. Okay. We're getting 3 votes. We lost 1. Some of the guys that used to vote for us. He's hungry. Go look it up, it's not to help the game, so fine. So, Hamburg. Hamburg had a lot of cash. Prices on Hamburg. Honey is 281. Decent, but not enough. Wine is very cheap. But the furs are shit. No. Yeah, no, the furs are shit. If I wanted to sell them here, but the wine is very decent. Wine is like 440. It's amazing on the wine. Have to be careful if we repair, because we dropped the shit at the warehouse. Time for another sparse feast where they don't have the food stolen from them. Tiger Sky Drum decided to go to Stockholm instead. God damn it. Excellent condition. Okay, keep going, because the prices at Stockholm don't justify trying to sell shit here. Stockholm. 589, 830. Yeah, the wine is even worse now. So definitely don't sell it here. Good money on the warehouses of Lubeck, holy shit. They want to sell the wine here at 690. That is not the best price, but it's very, very good. So sell it here. You miss my opium, me too. We knew what to do with the opium. The opium made us happy. Now we don't have it. It's not the same without the opium. I've been suffering from withdrawals. Okay, this is where again? Lubeck. So let me write down the prices for Lubeck. 343, 932. Honey prices have crashed in Lubeck. Rostock. A lot of money in the warehouse of Rostock as well. Easy market. Yeah, that game is a lot easier than this one. It's a way less complex. I kind of wanted the complexity. And now we're paying the price. It's fine. None of these are worth it, no. The only part of the complexity that is boggling me down a bit is the ship repairs. Because like here, all you do when traveling is you click the town you want to travel to. High Seas Trader has setting up the routes. That is like a level of management that on the long run doesn't really add much to the game. It's there because of the 3D navigation, which I feel is where they spend like a lot of resources in developing that game, and I think the game ends up being less fleshed out because of it. It's very fancy if you want that immersive, I'm on the ship, look to one side, look at the other, there's a storm. That can be fun, but I think that the public that enjoys a game about trading and resource management would prefer that to be more involved. Can't wiggle at attacking ships to board them. That was fun. But it did get repetitive. Okay, we sell the wine. All the prices on the wine. Holy shit, they were good. Okay, honey 282. It went up. Wine on 290. It went up, but it doesn't reflect that I just sold. And they ran out of furs apparently, so they're paying through the nose for furs. Ah. Can I take a honey back to Brugg? No. There's nothing I can take back to Brugg for profit. Okay. All good with the game grind. Yeah, we are... The grinding in that game was like very... I can't complain about the grinding in that game. The game was 15 hours to beat, if I'm not mistaken. And it took us like 12, 13 hours to figure out the perfect grind. So in that sense, the game is balanced. You learn, you experiment, you start finding stuff that works, and once you finally find, okay, this is the perfect grind, you do another 10-20% of gameplay and you end it. You don't have, I found the perfect grind and now I have to do it forever. No, once you find it, you're very close to finishing the game. So that's like, the game is very well paced in that sense. This one we're struggling with finding a stable thing to do. So we're not grinding. Like even the warehouse thing is not set in stone. You guys, did the save go? Hang on. You guys want to listen to the other music for a while? Let's listen to the other music for a while. Just for variety. Those of you who prefer FM music as well. It's very charming. It kind of fits the art better. It is the original. The CD release had that other fancy music. I like it. Alright. That's business grinding, yeah. I might... Problem is I have nothing that I have checked recently. Honey is expensive everywhere, except at Danzig and Riga. I may head to Riga, see what the prices are like in there. Oh, and the music is situational. It's charming, it's FM music. I should have checked. They're talking now? Wait, that's an upgrade. The prices. This is Staten. Wine is very expensive here, holy shit. Nothing good to buy here. But I should have Jankito just go do laps around, updating prices and collecting warehouses while Big Tiger Sky Drum actually tries to do trading. I mean, Tiger Sky Drum is going to Danzig, so I'm gonna skip to Riga. Cutscenes are talking. Yeah, I want to see more of those now. Ah, no, it was Riga. I had to turn back on Tiger Sky, on Jankito, whatever. So the honey went up in price. So it's no longer viable. Let me check Danzig, see if it improved. Now I really want to see the other cutscenes to see if there's more talking. Okay, we are completing a lap here. So I can do this Novgorod and turn around. There is little variety on the music. Apparently it's just these two tunes, however. That's the downside. Okay, the honey went up everywhere. Everything, I think inflation might be a thing. Everything is going up in price. Honey is not cheap anywhere anymore. Is this like a sky drum? It is in good condition, we need to repair. Oh, honey. Yes. Quite. So, like, the things that are the most expensive thing is pepper, but it's not anywhere unless we see that ship arriving. Second one would be furs. But furs were only cheap at Novgorod, and they're not cheap at Novgorod right now. They were cheap last time I checked at Bergen, so I'm gonna check Bergen. See how it is. With Tiger Sky Drum. Jankito is doing laps. Updating prices and collecting warehouse cash. Who knew that bee vomit would be so coveted? Yes! That is correct. Bee vomit is very important for the economy. I learned that from Beakman's World. Were you guys fans of Beakman's World? That's what it's called in English, right? Or World of Beakman. One of the two. I learned a lot on that show. Like, I don't know if that's the word in English, peristaltic movements. Which is why you can eat upside down and still push the food properly. Vaguely remember? What do you mean vaguely? I remember even the theme song. What do you mean vaguely? I haven't watched it in 30 years. I still remember the theme song. Stockholm. Were you even a real fan? You don't remember it. What happened? What do you mean? Oh. My credit card got charged with money. You know, like, why? What did I do? Apparently, I have to pay insurance on my car. Nothing to buy here. From Stockholm, we can go to Visby and check the finances there. It was you! God damn it, Epic Cake! Stop using my money to buy guns! Okay, Bergen Burger. Honey is way cheaper here now, but still very expensive. The wine is kind of shit. And the furs are great. The furs are great. I'm buying the furs. But it's all they have. But that was Bergen. Now, last time I checked, the place that had the most expensive price for furs was Brugge. Tits? I said tits. Like it's like just like 10 pixels. Well, that's tits. Alright, this by. Oh, it's this guy. Let me check the good condition. I need to repair the junky toe first. Let me write down the prices. At this by 291, 830, 9772. Okay. Toss, yes. Now, Twitch, when it comes to emotes, Twitch has a problem with asses, not tits. Right? And you can have tits. You can have all the tits. As soon as you put an ass on your emotes, you run the risk of getting in trouble with Twitch. I have one ass on my emotes. I'm lucky that it hasn't been taken down yet. Like, that last one you posted, Happy Cakes, that one is too lewd for Twitch. Yeah, no, Zofair, stop. Cease. That's a lot of money on this ship. And alright. Office has good money, it's stable. Our financial situation is stable because we're no longer building warehouses. The question then becomes, do we start bringing in shit to throw feasts? No! 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 Shh, shh, shh. Why are you doing that to me? I'm trying to... Nope. Go down, go down. Go down. Come on. There you go. Come on. No, come on. Yes, okay, we're safe. No. Okay, that one just flew by. It's fine. You guys don't actually see the entire thing because of the camera positioning, which would be fixed if I got the green screen. Then the emotes would be like here. They would hit this wall and stop here, instead of falling off the TV. Spank it. No, no. Yeah, so anyway, we have good money here. This is his buy. I think I wrote down. Yeah, I wrote down the shit from here already. Excellent condition. All right. All right. Okay, that guy is safe for work. Okay, this is his buy. We need to head on to Easted. So this is, again, this is Jankito. Jankito just goes around. He writes down prices, detail levels, thank you for the bits. This one isn't even lewd for the eat screen. Yeah. I think that eat screen is gonna be good when I have the green screen, but man, I need to work on that. I did work, you guys have probably seen it. Can I trigger it from here? I can. I've worked on this thing that was just posted in chat, which is my game list without the mess that is the about page on Twitch. So it's all a single organized thing. So I spent my work quota for the stream on that, which is good. I've been meaning to do that for a long time. The Twitch about page is not made for that. And also, nothing against it, people like do whatever works for you, please. But I could not accept having like just I cannot live with myself just having like a spreadsheet with the list of games. I know that's what some people do, and that's perfectly fine. Like you, good fuck, what is that? It's kind of scary. Like, if that's what works for you, fine, set up the spreadsheet, keep it organized, you can make it pretty and everything, but I wanted a website, a freaking reasonable thing that I can format however I want. I've made updates to that today. My game list is on a YAML file, so it's very easy to update. And when I commit the YAML file, GitHub Actions, through the use of CI, recompiles the page. It's disgusting. I should vibe code it. I have vibe coded stuff before. You know what I vibe code? I vibe code disposable stuff. I need a script to solve a problem to import this data, then I'm never gonna use it again. Vibe code it. If it is something I need to maintain, God no. I don't want to maintain my shit, much less AI slop shit. Excellent condition. Okay, is that pricing? The honey has shot up in price over here. Everything else is unremarkable. You vibe poorly coded formatted HTML tables. I haven't made an HTML table in so long. Anyone here worked in web dev back in the late 90s, early 2000s, where everything was tables everywhere? Every single website was just a table inside a table inside a table. It was TRTD hell. Yes. Good lord, man. Entire websites, even the menus, even everything was tables. All sites were tables, and it was just col span, row span, margin padding, col span, TDTR table. You miss nested tables. I don't. Like, I don't have any kids. If I had, I would probably... I'm not even a web dev, but I would probably sacrifice a young child to Flexbox. No responsive, poorly accessible. The page I made actually is responsive and it displays differently on phones. It's so fancy. And I used 0 frameworks because I am allergic to JavaScript frameworks. Wine went down in price here. The first price here is low. Not good. Weren't we carrying something on one of these? No, this is the... this is the Jenkins Toad. The Jenkins Toad doesn't carry goods. You miss your old MySpace page. MySpace was all the rage in the United States. I don't know if it was anywhere else. It never ever was a thing down here. No one here has ever heard of MySpace. Yeah, MySpace died, so Facebook could live. Truly living the worst of times. Okay, this is Tiger Sky Drum. We're carrying furs. Because Brugge had good prices on furs. Let me update the prices on Brugge here. But not the sale prices, the buy prices on Brugge. Honey is very expensive here. Holy shit, wine. Wine went up in price. People are crashing the wine market. However, furs have gone up in price, so good. Here's profit in your eye. Alright, I'm gonna bring more furs. Was it Novgorod for the furs? No, Novgorod was... it was Bergen. Bergenbrug for our trading. Still alive? I have no idea. Tiger Sky Drum had to stop over in Bremen. Okay, you are in Klosberg. So I have to go back. I was going to Bergen, not Bremen. They're very similar in name, but they're different. You went belly up. The Christmas Feast make a comment on a song on YouTube a couple months ago. Wasn't that guy like friends with everyone on MySpace or something? Was like a guy had a page there or something. I know nothing about MySpace. I do remember GeoCities. Anyone here remember this place called Zone with an X? You could host websites there. Angel Fire was another one, yes. The price for wine in Tolsberg is decent. Not as decent as Hamburg, though. Yeah, but not as good as the first trade between Bergen and Brugge. Right, we're going to Bergen so we can skip it. I'm just gonna update the prices in London. I mean, London prices are kind of shit, but still. Ever use LimeWire? I know of LimeWire. I might have used it a little bit. But, I don't even know if I don't think I used LimeWire. I used Napster. And I used a lot of eDonkey and eMule before I moved to torrents. Not LimeWire. You guys remember eDonkey and its successor eMule? The wine at what is this place called? Bremen. It's pretty good. So I'm gonna fill up on wine here. And where can I take the wine? I can take it to Bremen for... I can take it to Novgorod. Novgorod is way too expensive. I'm gonna take it to Novgorod since I ended up stopping here. Take this to Novgorod. I should have checked the repair status. Linkin Park EVN.exe. Totally not a virus. Kaza! I knew I was forgetting one. I used a lot of Kaza. GeoCities. You still remember your ICQ number? Of course, I remember mine too. Mine was 8 digits. My brother had a 7-digit one. MSN Messenger was very popular down here in Brazil. Okay, this is London. Honey is more expensive. Wine is middle of the road, which is garbage. Pepper first. An economic trading game with lots of aesthetic quality, Captain Clever. Yes! This has amazing aesthetic quality. Look at this. Listen to the Germans. Artisanal gaming. Very aristocratic. Oh no, my ketchup. Still remember that new messenger. I remember all the sounds from ICQ. ICQ had this thing where you could open a chat with someone or even a group of people and you can see them typing as they typed. Like you could see the letters coming in and backspace and coming in. I don't think anything does that anymore. It's not a good thing to do. You don't want to see what the other person is typing because it might fuck you backspace. I think we need to realign our objectives. Das Traden, ja. He was a fad. Yeah, I remember that on ICQ. Right, this was repairs. London. Where is London? Here. Okay, I just passed it by on our way. I don't care about London anymore. Brugge. I've been to Brugge recently. It's fine. Let's update the prices. It was horrible and funny all at the same time. Yeah. Stuff like that taught you to copy-paste sentences. The thing is that the default chat messaging on ICQ wasn't like that. It was like this special chat window that you could set up a session. So you knew what you were getting into. At least with ICQ. Okay. Update the prices on Brugge. 666, the number of the beast for the honey. Wine just became a lot cheaper, but they only have one. Okay. Where is like a sky drum? Woodworm infestation. Right, but it kept going. You can't type for shit? Yeah, welcome to the club. Stalking the stasis bar in the send a messenger hoping the cute girl writes back. I remember when I was a kid, I was on some chat program that supported webcams. I didn't have one. And I was just, you know, it's the internet. I want to talk to people online. And I go to talk to this guy, or this guy's come talking to me. And he asks me if I'm a woman and if I have a webcam. And I say no. And this is shirtless guy on webcam. And he's like, and I'm gonna find a woman with a webcam. And he thumbs up and leaves. As a kid, I didn't understand what had just happened. At least the guy was polite. Okay, this is what again? Bremen. Okay, update my price table for Bremen. 493, 471. Okay, prices are the same. I've been here recently. No, Hamburg. Harvested by killer bees. Open it with angle grinder. Yeah, that one almost killed me. We finally got to Novgorod. Do we need to repair? We do. We really do. But do I have shit to sell? I do. Wine. It's not a good price on the wine. Went down a bunch. But it's still profit. Oh, 64,000 hull. Let me update the prices for Novgorod. Actually, let me repair first. So I can get more fresh prices. Nice price. No, it wasn't an inside joke. It was Zulfair's aggressive autocorrect. He talks about angle grinders and frigidaires a lot. His phone has learned. This is Hamburg. Updates. 448, more expensive. 467 on the wine? Oh shit! This is very good price for wine prices. Very good place for wine prices. See if I can go back there. In that case, every word should autocorrect to boobs. Everyone is just saying what the duck nowadays. Thank goodness for politeness on the internet. Yeah, we don't have that as much nowadays. I remember this one time talking to someone in Portugal. That's new. Okay, London is no longer boycotted. Again, I was a kid using some... It was probably just IRC. I was talking to someone in Portugal and they wanted something that I have a file. And I sent it to them. And it took like 1.5 hours, 2 hours to send, like 3 kilobytes a second. Or some shit. And I was like, well, I'm really sorry that it's taking so long. And I never forgot. Well, it's going by pretty fast if you consider that it's crossing the ocean. I guess. We were so innocent back then. Honey's pretty expensive here. That's definitely how bandwidth works, yeah. The water was clogging the tubes. They still don't have their furs back in Novgorod. They're out of furs. Okay, these prices are jacked. I'm gonna try to go... What was that place? Was Hamburg, right? That had the wine, really cheap wine. I'll try to head to Hamburg. Pick up the wine before it gets bought. A beefy PMP. No, there was some executable for something. Some installer probably. Back in the days where you had to use a download manager to resume files and split into parts. Lübeck prices. Remember, we're not just updating prices with Jankito, you're also collecting on warehouse rent. 20-part RAR file. Well, the first time I downloaded a game, it was The Elder Scrolls... Morrowind? Because I spent 6 months trying to buy it, it was never released down here, so I couldn't. It was the first time, and I'm pretty sure it was like 80 RAR files. Stock pricing. Again, we're not updating the prices on everything. If you just got here, we only care about the high price stuff for the volume. So it's just honey, wine, peppers, and furs. Anything else is a waste of time. I spent those 6 months traveling to stores. No, I didn't travel to stores, but I did check every single computer store in my town, and I did check every single online store. No one had it. Wasn't even like a thing like, oh, it's back ordered or it's incoming, you can pre-order it. No, it just no one even knew about it. And then at some point, that's when I learned how to pirate games. I kept searching and then, oh, you can just download it? And I managed to get an account on this forum that had this FTP server. And I was on dial-up, it took me a week to download it. And during that week I was still looking for a place to buy the game. Excellent conditions, Stettin. Prices for Stettin. I think what did I say? I think honey is just running out in the world. It's just going up in price everywhere. Alt being Elder Scrolls. I didn't use Usenet until many years later. I understand Usenet, but I think it's kind of dumb. I think the idea was good, but I think it's kind of dumb. You sure this is the best way to get DDO is still a RAR file. Maybe. Dang it, Bethesda, I want to buy your game. And that's the thing, like, when people quote Gabe Newell when he said the piracy was a distribution problem, people who live in, like, the US, they don't even get even half of it. Like, it's not just the usual, oh, you want to buy it on our website, we can maybe give you an installer, or you have to wait for it to get to the store so you can buy it. Down here in Brazil, it was whatever a local publisher decided to pick up, maybe on high prices. If you try to buy from online stores, you know, in the early 2000s, it would be all in US dollars, stupidly, prohibitively expensive. Like, I remember it was an adventure for me to buy a freaking serial key to a World of Warcraft expansion. To this day, I remember I visited this site, I might even remember their name, where I bought my serial keys for World of Warcraft. They literally had posted pictures on the website when the truck arrived with full of Wrath of the Lich King boxes. And they were like, we're going to be starting right now to open this up and sending everyone their CD keys. And they kept the boxes. Real boxes, yeah. That's how we did things back in the day. We got some shady ass business that bought boxes, pulled out the CD key and sent it to you, and they kept the boxes and the discs and everything. So yeah, that's the world we would still live in if publishers had their way, I guess. Where are we? Setting. Oh, I already wrote down everything. Studying. Next up is Danzig. Wanna hustle foreign markets? I don't. Unless there is money to be made, then maybe I do. Can we already do that in the Patrician? There we go, that's what we're doing, yes. Danzig we have to repair. That's a good price, right? But this is better. You can't keep trying too much because the price starts to go up. The manual warns you about it. Hustle the Danes. Yeah, man, the Danes. This one. Listen. Okay, they're not talking, but those sounds are different. Brug. Those little music stingers when shit happens were not there before. I would like to go to Brug. I have no idea where Tiger Sky Drum is at this point. Is it? Has it sank maybe? It's somewhere, it doesn't know where. I could take this ship to Brug. And then fill up the warehouse with pepper. So when Tiger Skydrone gets there, it is there. This is Danzig. Danzig. Prices at Danzig. Man, the honey is expensive. Holy shit, the honey has gone up. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna rush to Brug on Jankito. Honey money, yeah. Okay, we've seen this multiple times. Oh, new music. Brug Brugge is surrounded. They came for the peppers. They are leaving green toadstools on the Tiger Sky Drum. They turned back to where? Where is Tiger Sky Drum? They've been months at sea. That wasn't there before. What's going on? Can I play? Do you think I can play? We're back at Novgorod! We never left! We've been trying to leave Novgorod for 2 years! What is going on? The ship broke down. I have to repair it because of freaking toads on the deck. Oh god. The repair is going up. Stop going up. Okay, fuck it. Pack it in. Tiger Sky Drum, you've had better days. Listen to the sounds, they're new! Clang. Clang. They're coming for the pepper! Unique music. They didn't have. Okay, Brugge is safe. My pepper is safe. Right? Right? The music is very good, but why are we stuck here? Do I have to click? Does it play the entire song? Okay. Beaten off. Attack was beaten off. Can we get to Brugge? Where the hell is Jankito? They're still attacking Brugge, I think. Yeah. Even less people. Like, be dumb, beaten off. Can we get to Brugge before it... That scream is new. Hour 5, I'm still reading reports, yeah. Can I play? What happened? Why is everyone traveling to Rostock and Lübeck all of a sudden?
Thank you.
Jankito got to Brugge. Do they still have peppers? They do, okay. Space Astrocat, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Welcome everyone from Space Astrocat's channel. I'm Cooper. Yes. Well, I stream most days of the week around this time. We have been doing the Patrician for nearly 18 hours. And I'm getting a hang of it finally, I think. We're here for the pepper. They are attacking the town. They are sieging the town for this pepper. I got here just in time. Thank you so much for the read, my friend. What were you doing? You went Squadron. That's a very good shmup. How was your stream, my friend? Did you have fun with that? There must be something very good at Loopback, and I'm not aware. How goes Not Uncharted Waters? It goes well. I stopped building warehouses because I couldn't do anything. I just kept draining my money. It is your favorite shmup. Alright. Alright. Good. What would be my favorite shmup? I really like those Zonk shmups, actually. I'm gonna be honest. They're a lot of fun. I even beat one of them without understanding half the game. Like, one of the buttons had a bomb, but I didn't know. But the warehouses, I know. Maybe one day we'll build warehouses again. Not in London. Fuck London. Alright, I'm one British idiot. You don't get warehouses. I'm buying all of... I can only buy 35 with this money. Tiger Sky Jam has to get here before the pepper runs out. Okay, I want to sell these. Where can I sell the pepper for good money? According to my notes, let me write down the prices. This is Brugge. We have... This, what about honey and wine? My god, the wine has gone expensive here. It doubled the price. Selling brews, major trade hub in the Middle Ages. We are in Brugge's building warehouse to heaven. As long as I am winning against the church, I'm doing fine. I don't have to get there quickly. I just have to get them before they do. Venice when? There's no Venice in this game. Alright. Okay, I want to sell the peppers so I can have money to come back and get more peppers. I can't... But you know, maybe... Chat, it might make sense to get a loan and buy all the peppers. Let me do math here. I need 68 peppers for 521 a piece. I need a loan of 36,000. $1,000? $2,000? They really don't trust me. They keep renting my warehouses. I can't. Like, I'm not gonna get a loan to buy 2 peppers.
Danger. Yeah.
I can't even season my food with that.
That's bait.
Yeah, it is, I know. Alright, where do I sell this? Novgorod is the most expensive place, but it's really far away. I could sell it at Stockholm. Rostock is a lot closer and it's almost the same price. I'm selling it at Rostock. We have kept the ship in the same port for 2 years. I haven't kept them at the same port. I sent them out, they see toads on the deck, they turn around and they come back. I sent them out, blood rains. They're still in Novgorod! We were just talking about this, they're still in Novgorod! Please, for the love of all that's holy, get to Brugge before the pepper is gone. You have 63,000. Please. And they're coming for the pepper. They're still attacking for the pepper. Beaten off. My silly moves are weak. Good lord. I didn't expect a German business simulation game to get this intense. I wanna make chili. They're still attacking. They're that hungry for chili. They have less people. Beaten off. Can make chili without pepper. You can, but it's lame. Jankito got to Lübeck? Why is Jankito at Lübeck? Did I miss a message where they saw Sea Monster again?
Because your moves are weak, babe, okay? Yeah, your moves are weak.
Okay, I'm not selling it here. That's demented. My moves are weak. Jankito's moves are weak. Oh, the honey is
It
down.
wasn't supposed to turn out like this.
It wasn't. These boats refuse to do what I ordered them to. They have pepper in here already. Someone already dumped pepper in here, 300 of it. Go to Rostock, it's right there. Thank you. The pepper is even... Oh, wait. Okay, pepper is slightly better here. I'm gonna sell it like this. It's fine. It's still profit. Right, write down the prices. No, this is Rostock. 332. Honey prices are finally coming down. Maybe it's seasonal? Yeah, it's probably seasonal. Right, so, Jesus Christ, we could buy stuff in season and hold it in the warehouses until it's off season and then sell it and not even have to move it around. It's cold in Russia, of course they're desperate for chili. They're not chill for chili. You can't be made to walk the plank. I don't think I can. Seize... Oh no. So I'm not even gonna go back to Brugge. Like, the peppers are... We don't have a lot of money with this. Let me resume the sailing around with Jankito. Good condition. I have to repair it. Lifetime ban. Yeah, Zulfair is like, that's a good one. I have been looking for a reason to ban someone. Okay, let's resume our travels with the Jankito. Like, we've been too crazy. We've been too crazy with the goddamn peppers. These people have not given up. What? Where are the defenders? Why did they all leave? Beaten off. But the stakes are getting higher. Until they hear about bell peppers. The Jankito has crabs again. To be speeding up. Do they have unique music for the auction? Do I have money to buy a ship? Do I want to buy a ship? Everyone here is safe. Okay. I mean, no, it's not unique music. I do have some money for bids, but I don't want this ship. Unless I want another... I can have like a ship that I don't even repair, that I can get for really cheap. too good. I don't want a third ship right now to manage. Maybe once we are mayor, then we're gonna want more ships because we're gonna have to participate in convoys and that sort of shit. Right now I don't want a third ship. So just skip the auctions. Skip it. Ready for the one specifically special individual. To beat off? I think you are the one, said Zofair. Do you want to try to climb my walls so I can beat you off? Zofair has very interesting swordsmanship. Is that what it's called? There is still going for the peppers. You think you did say that? Okay, beaten off, yes. A lot of money on the warehouse. There we go. Okay, Riga. 238. The honey is coming down. Yeah, it's definitely seasonal. It's fascinating that the game has that. Maybe the furs are seasonal as well. Something about beating them off the wall, yeah. Tiger Sky Drum is here. Do you still have pepper? No, it's gone. They took it. The pepper is gone.
Thank you.
Nectarine. They made it. Yeah, they finally got over here. Nectarine, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Welcome everyone from Nectarine's channel. I'm Cooper. I stream most days of the week. Around this time is when I'm usually ending my streams, but I'm still here. We have been doing the Patrician for nearly 18 hours. I think I got into a rhythm. We're gonna have to start considering throwing feasts. But yeah. Yeah, we're making progress. We're still on carrier. For the Dreamcast. Amazing, how was your stream, my friend? Did you have fun? Welcome in, everyone. You fully finished it. Only award is a costume for the main character. That's more than what I've gotten for some of these games. I was looking at... I think Wallace left a comment on my Hairbrained Adventure game where we had to draw a map and the game was confusing. It was very enjoyable. And then we finally finish it. We get the 4 keys. We go back to the entrance. We finish it. It shows a game ending screen for half a second and then it's back to the main menu. So I would take a custom over that any moment. No infinite ammo weapons, just here have an extra shirt. Could be worse. Now you have to go out and order a shirt that says I beat Carrier on the Dreamcast and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. Did I update the prices here? I did not. This is Brugge. Honeys is still expensive here. I could get profit by bringing honey over. Okay. I want to check if Bergen has my furs. I need to check if we are repaired. No, we are not. I'm not carrying anything. There is the pepper we left on the warehouse. Remember that, chat. Remember that. I bought as much as I could. And now they are paying a lot, so I don't even have to transport this. Profit. Profit. I didn't even have to work. A peppered warehouse. There you go. Yeah. No repairs because they are out of wood. Good. Very good. I didn't want to repair my boat. I do want it to break down. So I was going to check Bergen for first. Pepper. They're still... They were coming after my pepper! Well, joke's on you. I took it out already. You can have the town, I don't care. They were beaten off. No available wood, too much beat off. Yeah, they keep beating off the people at the walls, so all the wood has died down by now. Just like a real rich guy not working. Yeah, just like my warehouses. I go in a place, I want money. I take money, I leave. Okay, we have an auction with no ships. I mean, you can't keep your wood up if you keep beating it off all the time. Like, you have to take a break, man. It can't be healthy. It's going to be harmful to your stamina. Now you can start Terra Invicta. Lose your mind dealing with politics. I don't know why that reminded me of that one weird strategy game on the Saturn. I want to stream that game. Dragon something. I've seen people play that game. It looks fascinating and it has politics in it. I want to stream that game. Who is in Novgorod? Oh, wait. Okay, this is Jankito doing the loop. Never mind. I was like, why are we back here again? This is the other ship. It's fine. It's fine, chat. It's fine. Excellent condition. We're here to update prices and collect warehouses. It's fine, it's okay. The furs are really cheap, but there's only 5 of them. Might as well carry it with us. And sell whenever we can. Yep. Playing as the Exodus Project, aliens came knock on the door, we're leaving Earth. Yeah, take it, we don't care. We're gonna fight you for your planet. No, you can have it. Yep, wait. Always losing track of the Jankito, it's difficult. Yes. If you beat off lasts longer than 4 months, ask you for a Duke tour. Yeah. Aliens told you to come with them away from work to at least think about it. I mean, you would be... Okay, they left the town, the hostile forces gave up, they finally gave up. I mean, if aliens come to abduct you, you're like, no! And they're like, are you sure you want to stay? Good point. Poorly looked after, right, because there wasn't wood, we're gonna lose burden. Shit. Why is Brugge always under attack? It was because of the peppers, but I took the peppers out of there, so now they gave up. It's a faction that works with the aliens, another that tries to be equals with the aliens, and then humanity first policy of kill them all. Reminds me of XCOM 2. I mean, the other XCOMs also have factions that work with the aliens. Only the probing is free. I mean, depending on the... If it is like good quality probing... Okay, I need to repair, but I need to remember to take the furs back. Yeah, I can't sell them here. I mean, I can, but it's not worth it. Right, because it's 580 on the furs, there are places that pay way more. So, I want to write down the prices on Stockholm, but I want to repair first. We can't? Good. I didn't want anyway, I was just kidding, chat. I did not want to repair. It's just a joke. Wine. Yeah, fur prices are shit here. Yeah, furs are getting back into season at Novgorod, I think. And from Stockholm to Visby, and we can manage our office. How many provinces compose Brazil? You mean states? 20 something. Don't ask difficult questions. 26? I was gonna guess 27. It's 26 plus a federal district, which they always put as a separate thing for reasons. Good condition, I do need to repair it. I probably can't repair it here. Let me check if they want to buy the furs. Not really, the prices are shit again. So this buy is this for the honey, this for the wine. The wine is going up in price everywhere. Peppers hasn't changed. Price of furs has gone up here, but pretty sure there are places that are gonna pay more. But then again, like, this is good enough, right? I want to repair, so I don't want to... Yeah, this is good profit anyway. Fine. Federal District sounds like Cabo Autonomous City of Buenos Aires. No, there is like... Federal District is the name of like this very small square that is like its own state, is where the capital is. And it's inside another state. It's inside Goiás? I think it was. I used to live there, I can't remember. Alright. How is the situation here? We have a lot of money. Yeah, the office money is going down much slower because no longer building warehouses. I'm gonna dump a bunch of money here. Either that or I have to start thinking about the feasts. I might start thinking about feasts tomorrow. Very memorable place. You know what's memorable about it? The actual capital of Brazil is shaped like an airplane. It's called the main central area of it is called the pilot plan. The residential areas of the town are on the wings of the plane, and we literally call those two regions the north wing and the south wing. And then you have the central axis where all the main things of the nation's capital are. And it's on a very dry place. It's like a high plains thing. So there is an artificial lake up there to try and bring the humidity levels up in the region. It's a fascinating place. It is like a planned town. And all the architecture of the capital was done by this supposedly architectural genius called Oscar Niemeyer. It's all very fancy, very iconic buildings there. I mean, if you look at the... well... actually, the Brazilian Congress is like this building that has like two towers connected by a corridor thing. And then it has like these two plates, concrete gigantic plates next to it, which are supposed to represent the two separate houses, the House of Commons and the Senate, whatever they're called. And that place was so futuristic when it was built, it actually shows up on a Doctor Who episode as like somewhere in the year 2200. Not kidding, there is like an episode of Doctor Who from the 70s or 80s that shows it as like Earth from the future. Right, let me put a save. We're making good progress here. The Senate, like... yeah, that Senate. Yeah, that one precisely, yes. Sounds complicated as Buenos Aires. Technically, where I live is called Western Zone as a whole. I have individual names for certain areas. No, here it's just... here in Brasilia is just north wing and south wing, and then the lanes have hundreds as the numbers, and then the blocks have the, yeah, so it's like 101, 102, 103. Like, it's very organized. Which I say to this because I was born there, I spent my youth there. And I tell people that I can't remember street names because Brasilia has no street names. Everything's numbered. Anyway, I'm gonna stop the timer here. 18 hours! We made very good progress here today. I'm gonna come back to this game tomorrow.